You guys a video on the whole transmission setup. It was a kit through American Powertrain, T56 Magnum kit. Kind of just wanted to show you what it took to fit it in, anything extra we had to get, any issues we had, and also just it's already been installed, but it hasn't been driven yet, so we're gonna have to kind of wait and do an update on that. But I'll show you guys exactly what it takes to at least get it in and working as far as a roller. All right, so first I'm gonna go over just physically what it took to get this in here. So this came with a bell housing specific to the application. So literally just bolts right up to the motor, transmission bolts up to it, and then cross member. So I reused the original cross member from the automatic transmission. I cut this off. This was 180 and on this top side. So I cut this off up top, flipped it over, and then welded it back again here. And that works great. That gave us a really good driveline angle. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember right now exactly, but I believe it was 2 degrees. So just to bolt it in, that's what it took. The kit also, you just take your measurements and they'll get you a drive line. So all that went great. Not much of a challenge there getting it in. It came with the mount and everything. The next thing I'll show you is the clutch setup. So the clutch it came with, it's more of a universal application, I found out. So you can see it's got, you know, a bolt hole every, I don't know, 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolt holes. Okay. One thing I've never seen before is this flywheel. It's got 12 bolt holes. So you need to be really careful when you install this kit that you're using the right holes, especially because it's not in the instructions unless they've updated them. But I contacted them. They said that happens pretty frequently. So they said that one's metric, one's standard. It's really, they're almost the exact same size. But due to the alignment of it, if you put the standard one in the metric, or the metric in the standard, this isn't going to seat right and it's not going to sit correctly, and your clutch will just be locked in, and that's what happened to me. So that was kind of a fight trying to figure that out. I would think that should be in the instructions. And also, I don't know why when you buy something like this, it should just come to fit. It shouldn't be a universal thing, is what I'm trying to say. So if you do get this kit and you get the clutch with it, check that out. Make sure you're on the right holes. You're probably gonna have to call them just to double check. And then also, I don't know, I didn't think the clutch seemed super heavy duty for our application, so we went ahead and got a monster one because I've used those and they're really good. So that was a major issue right there too. And it's one thing that's really weird is I originally had it in the right holes, but there was a gap here, so it wasn't sitting completely tight, which is super odd. I've put in a lot of clutches and they always snug up right there because it was only a few threads in. But I called them and they confirmed that that's how it does go. So I didn't really feel safe using it that way, so that's why we're not using it. Okay, so if you either use that clutch, know that stuff, or get a different one. Once the clutch is in, the whole transmission's in. It comes with a Willwood master cylinder. So I thought it would be specific to a Chevelle, but it's just a universal kit. There's a number on it. So if you go on Summit Racing, you can actually just get the universal kit. I believe it is made through American Powertrain. Right here. It's just, yeah, it's the Hydromax. So Willwood's great. It's a good kit. I was just kind of disappointed it wasn't really for a Chevelle because it took quite a bit of work. We had to cut out the firewall and actually had to make a plate for it because, and we put a plate back behind it just because of the force when you push on it. It was flexing the firewall. But besides that though, it works amazing. Like I said, it's Willwood. I didn't see any issues with it. Also, since this car is automatic, we told them that. They sent us a kit with pedals in it. They looked great, but I found that there's actually a couple other YouTube videos of similar issues. This clutch pedal, as soon as I pushed on it, which I mean I could push it with my hand, so it's not that bad. It just completely bent right here, and it was sideways. This is super soft metal, so I had to just add in this bracket here and weld this up, and now it's very solid. So be prepared. You're gonna have to do some fab work on your master cylinder. You have to make a bracket for it, and you're also gonna have to reinforce this pedal. Like I said, I've talked to other people, looked on forums and videos. It seems like everybody's bent that pedal as well. So aside from that, yeah, you push in the clutch, it's good, no problems there. Obviously there's not any shifter linkage because it's a T56, so transmission seems great so far. Came with a shifter. Aside from that, that pretty much covers everything. One other really critical thing is measuring that distance. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just the gap between your clutch and the throwout bearing, or the hydraulic thing, you know what I'm talking about. So, but it's supposed to be between like 0.100 to 0.200. So I think ours came in right around 120. So you definitely want that gap to be good, but that is in the instructions, and there's a ton of videos on that, so you should have no problem finding that. If you guys have any other questions on that kit or how I put it in or what I do to make it work, please comment and I can reach out or make another video. So thank you for watching. I hope that helped somebody out.